a volunteer here with Latrobe Youth Space, and today I'm going to talk about politics, but I promise it's going to be fun, so stick around. First and foremost though, I want to acknowledge that Latrobe Youth Space is on the traditional lands of the Baragline people of the Gunai Nation, and I just want to pay my respects to any elders, past, present and emerging today. Alright, let's get started. But first, I just want to say that I'm giving objective facts here. I'm not here to influence any political side. I'm not affiliated with any parties. And I really am just here to educate you guys on how to vote your voice. I'm not spreading my voice, opinions or anything. You'll see this a little later because I have a simulation. And I have made it a bit fun and a bit not political because we're going to be talking about the Hemsworth brothers. I know that voting can be overwhelming, especially for people who may not understand politics or really know what politicians stand for and who to vote for. So I'm just going to give a little tips and tricks, things to consider before voting. So first, obviously, Google search the representatives in your electorate and see the houses, what they stand for, the independents even, on their policies, just to see what best suits your view, your worldview. I have a tip that you don't always have to vote for who your family votes for. They may be similar views to you, but you know, like, oh, I'll just vote for who mum votes for. The point of elections is to put your voice through. So just vote for who best represents your view. If you don't really know, you can Google. But I'm going to say that media and articles obviously have some bias, so just look out for that. Look out for things that may not be correct. I would recommend just going to that politician or that party website and looking up their policies that way. Again, just be wary of wording. Some may, they obviously are only going to list the good things on their website. But if you're unsure about any of their policies, call them up. We're Gen Z, we don't want to call. Email them, get in touch with them. They'll be happy to talk to you. Like, they're politicians, they love talking about themselves. They will love to talk to you about what they stand for, and I think it's just a really good way to educate yourself and make sure that you really are voting for who you want to represent you. What else have I got? Oh, I've also got a note that says you don't have to vote for who your friends vote for. So as well as your family, friends is again in that category. We love diversity. Just make sure you're representing what you believe, your worldviews. Oh, that sounds so cheesy, but it's true, it's true. And if you still aren't sure, there is a website I side with, which is not affiliated to any party either. And it's kind of like a BuzzFeed quiz. You Google, you tick boxes of like where you sit on the political spectrum, and then it suggests to you which parties, what people to vote for in the elections. It is American based. However, you can turn it over to Australian, so it is applicable for our election. And I think it's a really good way to gauge, because you might not really know. Like, we're young, I still don't know. I have to do it every year that I have gone to the booths just to make sure, because, you know, people change, opinions change, which is fine. It's just good to be aware of who represents what. And I find it really helpful. So I recommend that, and I have it here as well somewhere.